Hi, this is Jennifer Minster for SavannahNow.com, and in this edition of Local Music Now, we're talking with Matt McGrew from County Line Strangers. Well, Matt, thank you very much for coming down here and being on the show.
Thanks for having me.
And you're one of four in the group.
Correct.
Yeah, tell me a little bit about County Line Strangers.
We just released our first album, Heartbreak Motel, on June 20th, and we've been playing together off and on for, I don't know, probably about 6 years.
Oh, wow.
We were in some different bands before this, but this is the first album as County Line Strangers.
Yeah, cool. Very good. And you do vocals and a little guitar?
Vocals and guitar,
Okay.
yeah, so some piano.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So you guys were doing your own thing. How did y'all decide to come together and form the group now?
Well, we were, it's kind of funny, like our influences sort of changed. A lot of the lineup is still the same people. It was just at one point we were doing more like kind of punk rock music, and the stuff, I guess over the years, the stuff we listened to changed, and that started to change, and it started to change how we wrote and how we played, and so that was kind of, we started recording this album and realized that it was a different album, such a stretch from our previous band.
Yeah.
We decided it was probably a good time to just cut ties with the old name and everything and have a completely new start.
Just kind of start fresh.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, correct me if I'm wrong, because I read that that your music has kind of been described as a punk rock infused with your southern roots.
Yeah.
Yeah. How would you describe your music?
Yeah, I mean, I think even though punk isn't what we typically listen to, I think still anything that you've listened to affects your songwriting. And, so yeah, I mean, it's kind of this album's a little mellower, but I mean, still live. There's those kind of punk elements. I think it's still try to keep a pretty high energy show, which has been one of the biggest tests for us, is having such a mellow album and trying to figure out how to play that when you're playing punk. It's just turn it to 10 and play loud and fast, and it's been a completely different experience trying to learn how to play in a live setting, a slower album.
Yeah, because I read y'all tour a lot, or you try to?
Yeah, I mean, we've been really busy this summer. Like, we played Charleston and Atlanta and Alabama and Tennessee and some other places in Georgia. We have the show coming up Friday on the 7th, and then we're playing St. Simon's the weekend after that.
Cool. Okay. Well, yeah, let's talk about the show. It's this Friday,
Yep.
7th, at Livewire?
Yes.
Yeah, what time does it start?
Show starts at 9, and so they're just saying door times at 9. It's us and another band, and so we're either going to go on at 9 or we're going to go on at 11, but we won't find out until we get there that day. So.
And then you'll be the following weekend at St. Simon's?
Yep, yeah, at Rafters and St. Simon's.
Awesome.
Yep.
Well, tell us, where else can we find out about any more upcoming shows, any websites like that you'd like to mention?
Yeah, we have our MySpace page, which is myspace.com/County Line Strangers. We have, we're on Facebook, so if you search County Line Strangers on Facebook, we should be the first thing that pops up, I think. Twitter, on Twitter, and the album, we're working on getting our online store set up, but you can get the MP3s and stuff on iTunes right now, so if you search iTunes, we'll pop up there.
Cool, very good. All right, well, thank you very much, Matt. I really appreciate you coming down here and talking to us.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you. And guys, be sure to come back next week for our next local featured artist.